you should get a screen that looks similar to this. Now it'll be a little bit more condensed because obviously this is on a laptop, whereas your one is on your phone. Can you drop me a message in the chat, either a yes or a no, if you've seen a page that looks similar to this at any point? So yes, you've seen it. Yes, you know where to find it. Or no, I've never seen this. I don't know how to get access to it. All right, brilliant. This means that by the looks of it, everyone can access this and can actually access your programs. AJ will pick up separately if you're struggling. That's fine. So on this page, what you'll see, and it may end up looking a little bit more like this at times on your phone when you click onto the exercises. But along here, there's obviously your sets and your reps, so 4 sets of 10. And then what I've wrote is different progressions. So bronze, which is your first target, is a goblet squat at 20 kilograms. Then from there, your progression is to progress into a front squat, and your target is to get to 40 kilograms. Once you get to 40 kilograms, you then try and go to a back squat, where you're trying to hit a back squat equal to your body weight. Now, what this means is you build up to these numbers. So don't just try and go straight from a 20 kilo goblet squat to a 40 kilo back squat. You might go 20 kilo front squat, 30 kilo front squat, then hit your 40 kilo front squat. And you have to hit this number for the number of sets and reps on here. So if I was starting this program, hadn't done it before, when I go onto here, I'm going to start with my goblet because that's my first progression. If I've done that for a few weeks and I'm ready to go into the front, I would tick front squat, click save, and it's going to bring that up. And then I can put in, okay, I've done 30 kilo or 35 kilo, and I can start to build. If I wasn't able to remember what a front squat is and what it looked like, I've got this button on here. I can go on, I can watch a video that's re-showing me all of this information. Now, one of the things that I'm keen to hit home for you guys, and this isn't by any means like a threat, but me and Bobby, and to be fair, any of the coaches can see this and can see who's completing these exercises. So if you don't fill them in, even if you do them and don't fill them in, to us, it looks like you're not doing them. And when something's being put there to help you guys develop, it doesn't always look particularly great if you're not engaging with that. So like if you wasn't to fill any of these in, when I do my little report at the end of the week, it comes up as not completed any of the exercises. So if you are doing it, and I would recommend that you do it, because once you start engaging it more and more and more, the program will start to change and will start to develop, and we can start to tweak more individually. If you was to fill all of this in on 35, click save, that's now going to come up on my report that you completed that exercise. My next exercise, okay, so I've got this pull progression. Okay, so click the exercise, click to it. Again, it will go through the progressions and then you can enter your weights. If you was only able to do the last set for like 5 reps because you're still progressing on, just chuck 5 in, click save. And again, if you have any issues with any exercises, you can always add the notes in here. So you could always type in, Liam, don't have the facilities to do this, so done something else. That way, again, it just shows more compliance and that you're engaging with the program as opposed to not, if that makes sense. Does anyone have any questions on any of that at this point? Does anyone have any questions on the program, the exercises that have been on there so far? Must have something. Do you know all of the exercises? Are you happy? Are you happy with how them progressions are working? Have people been doing these so far, or have people not got around to using it yet because they haven't been on the program? How have you found them if you have been doing them? Hard, easy? Feel like they could be progressed more? So the other thing that I wanted to show you that some of you have already found, and some of you haven't, or maybe just haven't used yet. But you'll have a chat function, which is just looks like a message or a mail button. And now on here, so you'll see that I've already started to have conversations with quite a few people. I'll send you a message probably once a week, just checking in how the program's going. And then that gives you an opportunity to one, tell me if there's any issues with the program. Are you injured? Our exercises are too hard. How do I make them easier? Our exercises are too easy. How do I make them harder? Actually, I'm going on holiday if I'm not going to have access to a gym. Can you change my program? All of this different stuff that's going to be in this chat function. Again, I'd recommend you use that as much as you can to interact with me and the program so that I can start to customize and build your program to be as tailored and specific to you as possible. So it may just be a case of Liam had a really busy week with training and school, so probably not going to get through all three programs, only going to do one. Is that okay? Or it might just be asking me some questions around the exercises. But I would use that chat function for any questions that you have, because that comes straight through to me, straight through to my phone. I can look at them, I can see them, and I can reply and address your issues. The other thing that are also going to start to appear on the program, and I'm going to I'll give you an example. So at the end of each week, what you'll get is a questionnaire. Now, them questionnaires are on there for a reason. That for me to get an idea and review of how your week has been going. So I show you. So on a Saturday, you'll have a questionnaire that may look something like this. So how was your week? How did your training feel on a scale of 0 being really bad, 10 being amazing? And then is there anything you would change or would like to change in the program? Now, filling these questions in just allows me again to refine, tweak, adjust your program so that they're individual to you, and so that you struggling. I would encourage you to, where possible, as much as to engage in those questionnaires and engage in responding to those, as well as the emails and the questions. So we've got about 10 minutes left if we need it. Have you got any questions, guys, on this platform, on using this to maximize it, on training in general? So that will show up on your normal calendar. It will look like an exercise, but it will just have questions as opposed to kind of weight entries. So that's how it will look. I'm going to leave it open, guys, for questions, and that can be anything related to team builder, to training in general, but let's use this time to the best of your ability. That you're happy to use that team builder. So I'm going to see maximum engagement from all of you next week. No issues, no questions asked. No, there isn't a way to fill out the workouts apart from on the app. Obviously, you could write out by hand, but the idea of it is that it's all on that platform so that it's all in one place, and that we can see you fill it in, and then it also keeps a record of it for you to go in previous months. Is there a reason for that, Luke? Like, is there an issue with the app or anything like that? If you already have an S&C routine that you do, I would say let's have a chat and speak through that. So maybe drop me a message privately, and let's see what you currently do. If you think we can merge the two, make some changes to a bit of both. But again, if you're happy with the stuff you're already doing, I'm not going to come in and just dot. But yeah, so I'd say, Ricardo, let's have a chat. And guys, if there's any other of you that are already doing that, let's have a conversation around what you're already doing and see how we can either move that on, amalgamate the two, or it might be actually the stuff you're doing is really great and just carry on. As I said, guys, I'm always kind of open. So either whether it be an email, or through the Team Builder app. To be fair, I'm probably better at responding through Team Builder than I am through emails. So if you want to ask me questions, you want to set up a one-to-one call or chat, then please feel free to do so through those mediums. I'm going to keep platform open for questions. So carry on. Brilliant question. So do they have to be on the specific days that are set out? No, not at all. Someone emailed me with this question the other day. All I would say is don't do 2 days in a row where you can. So try and go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or even like on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, whatever suits you. But I would try not to go Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just to allow your body time to recover and chill. However, if let's say you could only train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, drop me a message and I'll manipulate and change the program a little bit so that we can maximize that, and minimize the fatigue. But yeah, doesn't have to be. I'll just put Monday, Wednesday, Friday because it's just the easiest layout. But yeah, move them around as you see fit and just tick them out. What do you mean, Angus? Sorry, don't quite get the question. Yeah, there's no issue with a back exercise on the same day as legs. So again, the programs that I've set out are quite whole body. So you'll on more. But yeah, I've got no issues with there being uh, massage, rather than it being like more of a bodybuilder split where you do just isolated chest and tries on one day. Does that answer your question? Guys, individual questions around your schedule, around some of the exercises, training, injuries, anything, half term, use this opportunity. You've got me for another 7 or so minutes. All right, brilliant. If there's no further questions, guys, I'm happy for you to start bouncing. All I'm going to say to finish off is, if you're happy that you're on Team Builder now, please start to engage and use it, even if that's letting me know that you're not going to use it because you're doing your own program. Let's just have them conversations so that I'm aware where everybody's at. I'm aware of who's got full access and who hasn't, and I can see who's using it and who's not. So I will be chasing people from this week if they don't, to at least understand why. And Bobby will be aware of that as well. If you have any questions, let me know. Hit me out. If anyone wants to stay now, I'll stay on for the last 5 or so. If anyone wants to ask some more individual questions, but if you are happy, you've got no questions, happy with the information, then feel free to start bouncing out. But I'll hang on in case anyone has individual questions. Cheers, guys. Joe, I will sort your program out and put some different exercises in to keep it interesting and good. So yeah, leave that with me. If you could drop me a message on Team Builder if you haven't already, saying that just so I remember. AJ, can you unmute yourself and we'll just have a quick chat? So have you downloaded the Team Builder app yet?
I just did it now.
Okay, brilliant. And are you logged into that now?
What's do we use our college email for that?
I'll tell you what one it is, mate, because I've got it all the user details. Give me 1 second. I imagine it'll be your personal one, but let me just double check.
If it's the personal email for the Loughborough College, I'm gonna guess
No,
it's
so
that
I've got
one.
your AJMHP. No, it's AJMHP at iCloud.com. That one.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah. So you should have received an email from Team Builder to that email just saying to like register.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Cool. What I'll do is I'll resend it. And I'll resend it now.
To my email, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. So if you've got the app,
Yeah, I think I've got the right one.
awesome. So I have just changed your password to 123, the numbers, and it's that AJMHP at iCloud.com. So if you try logging in with those details,
So 123 is the password and AJMHP is the
.com is the username.
okay. Okay.